Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin. Shelby Miller gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Al Mora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground to short. Newman scoops it up and reined in one away.
In the second spot,
number 16 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective, right in on the hands.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Newman will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Corey Seager will get his first opportunity here. And he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the... Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. EK, what do you got?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate him.
Kevin Newman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, and especially when it's on the inner half.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder, Michael Geddes.
Into the seats, 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Number 30 will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Josh Bell gets his first try now. He's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Josh Bell.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Yeah, just their first hit of the game, but he makes it a good one. You see this ball hit out near the wall and then hop right over it. He's into second now with a ground rule double.
Aaron Judd will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Miller sets. Here's the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And he's set down, one away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Number 13 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Number 19 will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. To first, Bell over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Neil Walker comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Rico Ruiz will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Number 16 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Number 3 stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 30 is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Al Mora will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Wellington Castillo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Rosario.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jorge Polanco will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop.
Kevin Newman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to. Corey Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Stepping in, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Miller's got his target. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Geddes is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Aaron Judd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's sharply toward third, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Geddes on the move, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Number 13 comes forward trying to cash in on this two-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with two away.
And what a turn of events right here. Two quick outs.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So it's no runs on two hits. Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Michael Geddes stands in.
Now batting. Center fielder, Michael.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, he can't make the play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Number 30 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Judd sprinting after it. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, number 19.
Miller gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now batting.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Down the third baseline. Ruiz fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder
Al Mora will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Neil Walker will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
I got the count.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter, third baseman.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. Wellington Castillo will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mora racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco will swing it from the left side right here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Kevin Newman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3 runs already home here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. On his way to pitch number 75. Number 30 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And, you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Number 16 will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
16.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Liner towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5.
Corey Seager will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Miller into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
High and deep to right center field. Geddes ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Josh Bell will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0 no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
3-1, here it is. Hard hit ball to second, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
To 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Carpenter gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Matt.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Smoked on the ground left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Neil Walker.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Rico Ruiz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Wellington Castillo will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Jorge Polanco stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. number 13, will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Miller's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Geddes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. Jared Hughes will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Geddes is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Number 16 steps in now. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Michael Givens will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Michael Givens.
Kevin Newman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit hard to second. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Michael Geddes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Number 30 steps into the box.
Now batting. Number 30.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Curtis.
Number 30 stands in. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. You go back to the curveball here. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Josh Bell ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Launch to right field and deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Aaron Judd gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And he's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Dylan Betances is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Matt Carpenter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle to his left. Seager. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Rico Ruiz digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 13.
Number 13 steps in now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ruiz in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting,
Number 19 steps into the box. First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Geddes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Robinson Cano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Roberto Osuna is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Leading off for the Rays,
The 0-1.
Robinson.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. It's almost a guarantee that any lead you leave him is pretty darn safe these days. He's like a starting pitcher's security blanket, and we'll see if he can wrap this one up too.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-3. Good night from Tampa.
For the Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. John Lester got the W, his 11th this season, as the Rangers took down the Orioles 3-2. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. The Yankees held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-0. The Rays allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-0. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 12-3. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-2. The Astros cracked 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-3. Colin McHugh collected his 8th win overall as Oakland pushed past the Angels 7-4. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 2-1. The San Francisco Giants got 11 overall hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. Sean Gilmartin got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as the Friars bested the Cubs 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 8-7. The Reds got 18 hits as they plundered the Pirates 15-0. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. The Dodgers cracked 14 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The win was their 7th in a row. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-3. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 2-1. Right now, the Red Sox are in first place in the American League East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The Yankees are second in the division, 18 games out of first. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-3. Heading into today, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 1-0. Max Scherzer was tagged with the loss despite picking up an electrifying 14 strikeouts. He is currently Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 6 of the American League Championship Series, the Rangers right fielder, number 31, plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox, 7-3. They have now tied the